Angela May GC Naginan here again. So this time I'll be discussing Political Caricatures of the American Era by Alfred McCoy and Alfredo Roces. Editorial cartoons were a powerful tool for exposing corruption, social injustices, and political struggles during American rule in the Philippines. So starting with number 1, Police Corruption in Manila, 1917. The first cartoon highlights police corruption, particularly in illegal gambling. In 1917, Pedro Chua wrote to the Philippines Free Press accusing senior police officials of taking bribes from Chinese gambling houses in Binondo and Quiapo. His claims led to a major scandal and the eventual suicide of a police chief. Despite the Free Press withdrawing its allegations, The Independent insisted they were true. The cartoonist Fernando Amorsolo depicted corrupt Filipino police officers alongside exaggerated, rat-like Chinese figures, reflecting the era's racist stereotypes. Cartoons like this frequently exposed the police failure to combat crime. Number 2. Housing Crisis and Economic Struggles, 1920. The second cartoon, Bird of Prey, addresses the housing crisis during World War I. As Manila's population grew, rent and food prices skyrocketed, pushing many into poverty. Protests reached Malacanang, leading Governor General Francis B. Harrison to propose a rent control bill. While the Independent portrayed Harrison as a hero, his reform was only a temporary fix. Instead of investing in public housing, the government prioritized the Filipino elite, offering them lucrative position and infrastructure projects. The cartoon's title references a famous 1908 libel case, comparing government officials to predators exploiting the masses. Lastly, number 3, Criticism of the Catholic Church, 1920. The third cartoon, While the Priest Lives Alone in a Big Building, criticizes the Catholic Church's land ownership. It questions why a single priest occupied a large residence in Santa Cruz while many Filipinos lived in overcrowded conditions. This issue was sensitive, as a 1906 Supreme Court ruling had upheld the church ownership of disputed lands, weakening the nationalist Aglipayan Church. Nationalists like Vicente Soto remained critical, believing that the church favored the elite over the common people. Ironically, the controversial priest residence was later turned into a bank owned by the church.